What's going on, everybody? It's Dr. Gamer here, bringing you guys another NFL news video. Today we're going to be doing something that I was debating if I was going to do at all. Today we're going to be doing a preview/prediction of the first game of the season, Thursday Night Football, the Falcons and the Eagles. Now, I don't know if I'm going to be doing predictions for every game. Probably not. I'll probably end up doing primetime games, Thursday game, Sunday night game, and the Monday game, and of course the Bengals game of the week. Now, if I feel like I can't do all three, it's probably either going to be the game I think is the most important out of all the primetime games, and damn cat, way to make noise while I'm trying to make a video. I'm saying the best primetime game I can think of, and of course the Bengals game of the week. Bengals preview/prediction game for the Bengals Colts game will be out on Friday or Saturday. I'm assuming probably Saturday. It just depends when I make the video and what I also have coming down the pipeline for the channel. But at the latest it comes out on Saturday. At the earliest it's going to come out on Friday. Anyway, on to the Eagles and Falcons game. This is going to be a great game, regardless of who wins. If we're going to talk about someone who I want to lose, it's going to be the defending Super Bowl champs. That's the Eagles. I can't stand their fan base. They're cocky, they're loud, and they're a bit big for their britches for a team that just won, the Super Bowl. Every team who wins the Super Bowl is, kind of annoying. But Eagles fans are always obnoxious anyway. So having a Super Bowl win is just making them unbearable, and they're on my nerves. Anyway, we're going to talk about the game. I'm not going to have a whole lot to say. Like I say, when it comes to videos that have nothing to do with the Bengals and who the Bengals are playing, I'm not an expert on a lot of teams outside of the Bengals and most of the teams in the AFC North, because, of course, you're going to know a bit about your AFC North rivals, your division rivals, whatever fan you are to whatever team. But I think I have a pretty good grasp on, some keys to this game, things that are going to look out for. And I've kind of narrowed it down to three things we need to be looking out for that are going to determine this game. And we're going to go with the most important one, and it's the Eagles' injuries. Missing Carson Wentz, Alshon Jeffrey, and Matt Collins. And then I should say injuries/suspensions, because they're also going to be without their star lineman, Jernigan. And we need to see if the Eagles can overcome this. Nick Foles won them a Super Bowl last year, while Carson Wentz is out. Carson Wentz is going to be out this week. But can Foles, play up to par like he did in the playoffs? In the preseason, he hasn't looked good at all, to put it lightly. I honestly think he played way over anything he can actually do. And I have a feeling we're going to see that Nick Foles is going to fall really, really far, come down to earth, back to where we're used to, where he can have a good game every once in a while. And I think the Super Bowl was a great example of that. Foles, he either has that amazing games he's a great quarterback, or he has one of those games where it's oh my God, how do you have a job in the NFL? So we need to see which Nick Foles we get. And not having a star receiver and just, your number one option and another receiver, they're going to be thin at the wide receiver position, so Foles has even less people to distribute the ball to. That's definitely going to affect his play. And then, missing Jernigan thanks to suspension. I don't think that's going to affect their defense a whole lot. Quite honestly, their front seven still looks fantastic. It's just you have one less weapon, and it's your main weapon. But honestly, I think they're going to do just fine. But I think overall injuries and suspensions, how will it affect the Eagles? Is my point number one. Point number two, and I think this one is just as important. And this is an Eagles, a Falcons thing. Can the Falcons score in the red zone? Near the end of the last year, we started to see that the Falcons have had this weird, aversion to scoring in the red zone, and it's a big reason why they didn't make a actual push for the Super Bowl. Can they, score in the red zone? Any successful team has to do it, and damn it, Cat, you are really making it hard to concentrate and make this video. Get the hell down, leave me alone. Anyway, I really need to see a team that has this many offensive weapons, Sanu, Julio Jones, Coleman, Matt Ryan's not the worst quarterback in the world, they have plenty of... God, you're really annoying me. Plenty of weapons, so they need to figure out a way to put it in the, end zone when they're in the red zone. So, that's my second point. And, number 3, can the Falcons' D cause pressure? I know this is, very vague and very basic, but since Foles is the quarterback, I think this is going to be a key to the Falcons' success. Can they pressure Nick Foles, cause him to be erratic, make mistakes? And it's ultimately, so number 3 is, can they cause the Nick Foles or the Eagles to make mistakes? I'm going to leave it as, can they rush the passer and force these mistakes? I honestly think that's a main key to the Falcons' success. And now I'm just stuttering because I'm losing my train of thought trying to stop the cat from jump all over me while trying to make this video and talk about two teams that, of course, I am not complete experts about. What's the correct word? I don't know. But those are my 3 points, points for success, keys for success, I don't know. Things to look out for in this game. If I had to have a prediction for this game, the score-wise, I'm going to go with 28-31. I think it's going to be a high-scoring game no matter what. Now, I'm going to go ballsy. Everyone wants to make this a high-scoring game. I think, you got the Eagles defense, which is stout, and then you got, the Falcons offense, which, again, they've had red zone troubles. Let's go with 17-14. I still think it's going to be a 3-point difference, and I'm going to give this one to the Falcons. I know this is really weird, and this is probably definitely influenced by my dislike for the Eagles, but I also think that the Eagles are going to have a rude awakening thanks to injuries, and I don't think Nick Foles can lead this team, to a whole lot of victories against really, really good teams. I really think that the Super Bowl, I don't want to use the word fluke because he played good, but we're going to use the word fluke. I think it was a fluke, Any other day, Tom Brady's, Super Bowl champion, and, the Falcons can attest to that. So I'm going to give this one to the Falcons. I feel like I still think the Eagles are a playoff team. They're still going to make a run for the Super Bowl, and I think the Falcons are just as likely to try to make a run for it as well. So I'm going to edge it for the Falcons. They're going to win the first game of the year, but as long as the Eagles get Wentz back relatively soon, I think they'll be fine. I feel like for the first game of the season, with a lot of Eagles players not even playing during the preseason in general, a lot of people say the preseason does not matter, and I am one of those people, but I feel like there's going to be a lot more rust on that Eagles team than there is for that Falcons team, so I'm going to edge it out very close. It's going to be a very nice game to watch probably, but I'm going to give it to the Falcons, 17-14, like I said, and I hope you guys enjoyed. Tell me what you think. What do you think the keys to this game are, whether you're a Falcons fan, an Eagles fan, or just a person that stumbled across this video and probably regrets watching it by now. What do you think of the game? What do you think the score is going to be? Do you think I'm just completely full of shit and wrong? That's fine, tell me. That always gives me the motivation to learn more, to get better when it comes to making these videos. So if someone calls me out, it doesn't really hurt my feelings. As long as it's constructive, it motivates me to do even better. And, tell me what you guys think. If you liked the video, leave a like. Again, I want to see those comments. I damn near replied every single comment I get, and I hope to be able to do that for a long, long time, unless somehow I become a super giant channel that gets thousands upon thousands of comments, and unfortunately I wouldn't be able to do that, but I'll still, even then, you'll see like 100 replies on a video, as long as I'm not doing like 2 videos a day, because I just love having conversations with you guys, and if you like these videos, please subscribe and hit that notification bell. You know, I definitely focus more on the Bengals, but, you know, if you like my previews of other teams, if you're a Bengals fan especially, you know, I make videos all the time. I originally thought it was going to be a sports and gaming channel, but actually originally thought it was going to be a gaming channel, but it's become a sports channel. So, I don't know. You have a thought one thing you want to do on YouTube, and then you realize you want to do something else because it's more fun for yourself, and it makes you happier. So, anyway, I'm Dog the Gamer. I really want to hear what you guys have to say. And again, just have a great day. God bless. And for all those Bengals fans out there, hoo day.